Let's get into the video. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Zen. I'm back at it again with another video. Y'all always catch me when I'm driving. I'm always driving during these videos. I don't know why, but I'm driving home right now from my 12-hour shift at the hospital. And honestly, to be completely honest, I am loving the hospital vibe. The hospital experience as a CNA is totally night and day to, a nursing home experience, at least for my judgment. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's literally night and day, right? I'm enjoying the hospital. I love of everything that I'm doing. I love my patients, the type of patients that I have. Again, I work on a neuroscience unit. So it's simply just stroke patients and stuff like that. But I'm learning so much. I'm learning how to care for patients that have had aneurysms, patients that have strokes, that's typically weak on one side, often are confused. And it's really cool to see. It's really cool to see the hospital version. I'm learning so much from the nurses that I work under. From the, I don't really see too many doctors on night shift. But, I do have charge nurses that know, so much. And all I do is ask questions. I pick their brains all night. And yeah, it's totally night and day. So I'm going to simply talk about my 12-hour shift. So I'll do my video clips on top of the words that I'm speaking right now. But I start the day off literally with me just going to work. I walk in, I clock in, and then we have something that we like to call report. So you have a team meeting where the nurses stand by nurses, CNAs, or they call them nurse techs at my hospital. The NTs, we stand beside each other. The RNs stand beside each other. And then you have, I believe that's it. It's just the RNs and the CNAs, but everyone's in report. You do your report. You listen to, what the charge nurse is saying, who is on central lines, who is on this, who is a flight risk, who's not, stuff like that, right? But all in all, you learn so much. You learn so much medical terms. You learn the way that they describe the patients. You learn different small terms. Like, I love it. There is no report at a nursing home. You walk in, hey, you got room such and such to such and such. There's no real report, at least not from the nursing homes that I was working at. And typically, nursing homes are a lot more laid back than a hospital is going to be. A hospital is going to be on you, but at the same time, there's more like a team effort at a hospital, at least on my unit. I'm not sure about you. I'm not sure about, other, YouTubers on here that's speaking about their hospital experience. But from what I can see and tell, that's it. I walk in, I do my rounds. Tonight I had about 10 patients. So what I'll do, right? I'll go and I'll introduce myself, write my name on the board, and I also have a phone. I'll use my phone. I'd say, hey, you want to call, hit the call button on your remote, or give me a call. I'll be right here to help you, get up, help you move your bones, help you go to the bathroom, walk you to the bathroom. Sometimes they just want somebody to just sit in there and come and talk. I can't do that all the time, but tonight I had a little bit of time. But I go do that, right? Then I look sleepy. Right now, y'all. But then I'll go and take vitals. So that's simply your blood pressure, your pulse, your O2 sensors, your the people that have blood sugar. You want to go ahead and take their blood sugar, whether that's different times of the night. Certain patients get it at this time. Certain patients get it at another time, but you're checking the blood sugars. Again, all stuff that I did not do at a nursing home. I feel like the only thing I've ever taken at a nursing home was blood pressure manually, which is so much different than a machine at the hospital you just press and it does it for you. So it's like when I was in my CNA program, they never once taught us how to use an automatic blood pressure, and I see why. Because at the nursing home that I was at, they didn't have that. They didn't have a electric dynamap or electric machine that was going to allow you to check all the vitals that you need within a matter of like 2 minutes. You know what I mean? So I see why that wasn't, too pressed in my CNA program. But the most that I've ever done in nursing home was probably just blood pressure and temperature. Not no O2, no pulse, no blood glucose, no anything. So I'm loving the hospital experience. I'm actually feeling like I'm learning so much. And I know with more time on this unit, I'll learn even more and I'll feel even more comfortable. Again, I'm driving home from my 12-hour shift, guys. Bear with me if I'm all over the place. It was a long night, but we made it through. After I take the vitals, I will go chart. So I sit down. Typically, I go ahead and review the patients, review where their vitals were at before, see who's increasing, see whose blood pressure is decreasing, see whose blood sugar is increasing, see whose, pulse is through the roof or temperature is through the roof. And I go ahead and relay any changes that I see in the patients to the nurses. And the nurses, they follow, their scope of practice and, fix whatever issue that needs to be fixed. The blood pressure is high, you give them Tylenol, whatever. Blood pressure is high, you turn the temperature down in the room. I don't know. But there are different ways to go about, regulating those things. Okay. After I chart, I'll just go, study for a little bit, or I'll go talk to other NTs. I'll go ask nurses questions, stuff like that. There's typically like so much time in the night. If you're not on a busy unit, which I'm not on too much of a busy unit, after they go to sleep, I'm pretty much free until I got to do rounds again. So I'll do rounds every 4 hours. So I think it's like 8, 12, and 4. Pretty calm, pretty chill. Yeah. So that's typically what I'll do. After I chart, do the same thing, take vitals, do the same thing. It's that simple. It's not too much that changes throughout what I do, just the patients. So the patients, they can be in and out. They can leave the very same day that they get admitted. They can leave a couple days after. It doesn't really matter. Like, that's just how it goes. But yeah, 12-hour shifts are becoming easier. There's a certain part of the night where I'm just like, oh, I'm so freaking sleepy. You know what I mean? But I make it through. And that's typically it. You go after you do your rounds, after you do everything in the morning, you have nurses. Ooh. You have nurses that come in. You have NTs that come in. You have charge nurses that come in. You have respiration therapists that come in. And they just work with the patient. In the morning time, you do your report. I just tell the next person that's coming behind me who is doing what, where this person vitals at, and it's up to them to do the rest. That was typically a day. I didn't want to make this video too long, but that's what I do in a day of my 12-hour shifts. And I will probably just drag you along with another video that I make with me actually doing this stuff, but I try to grab as much clips as I can to put into this one. So I hope you guys enjoy. Go ahead and follow me if you haven't already. Again, I post CNA content, nursing content, and I will be starting my program pretty soon. Eventually, hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, so it's 2 nursing programs I'm looking at right now. One starts literally in August, which is like a couple months away. And then one starts in January. What is the determining factor in those 2 programs? Really just money. Honestly, I don't want to take out like too much of more loans. So if I can get a scholarship, I can get a scholarship. One is private, one is public, one is like an immense amount of money. One is quite doable, but we'll make that decision when we get there, when we cross that road. Again, that's all I got for y'all in this video, and I'm out. Thank you for watching. This channel is growing, so shout out to that, and I'll be here for you guys. Whatever you need, whatever questions you got. CNA help, I'm here. Any nursing students or whatever, keep going. But that's all I got for y'all today. Don't forget to like this video, and I'm out. Peace.